Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 50 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. So Abigail is walking to her office when she hears her wife asking for her. So she runs back into the living room to see what she wanted. Margaret asked, "Are you going to your writing room?" "Yes." Yes I am. Okay, I just making sure you were doing what you were supposed to do. Okay, no problem. So, is everything okay? Yes. Okay. Do you need anything? No, I was just saying hi and, checking up on you. Okay. Um, okay, no problem. So, I'll see you when I get back. No problem. And then Margaret kisses her on the lips. And Abigail goes back to her writing room or office. She walks back from the living room to her writing office. She opens her door and she goes in. She goes in her room, her office, and she grabs the chair and she sits in it, of course, and she begins writing the book or the next chapter of the book. She says in it, whilst we were studying math me and my mom were studying math. We were having a great time, just learning together as we went along on this lesson. And on a number, we were so excited to connect the dots, of course. When all of a sudden, my dad, who with my aunt, of course, came to visit. My aunt came to visit us, of course, and my mom was heavily surprised and shocked. Not upset, but shocked and very happy. So, and I was too, of course. I was very excited. She gave me a cookie. I was very excited to eat that for a little while. And, but I was a little bit concerned that we wasn't going to continue with our lesson. So I asked my mom, excuse me, are we going to continue the lesson? And she says, no, your aunt is here, so we're not going to continue the lesson. Okay, so school's out early. Yes it is. And so I went back to my room to eat the cookie that I have started eating already. Whilst my aunt and my dad and my mom was talking about family stuff. So they were talking about family stuff, and I was continuing eating the rest of my cookies because she gave me a whole tray of them. It was not a good idea, but yeah, it was a good idea at the time, but it wasn't a good idea. Looking back at it, of course. So I was eating my cookies in my room, and my mom went to my room to ask me, do I want to go out do I want to go out to an amusement park for the day? I said yes. I put the tray down, put the lid on it, and we were gone. We were out of there. Clean. We were gone. Me, my mom, my aunt, and myself, like I just said before, and my dad, were all going to the amusement park, but since it was summertime, it was a water park, of course. So, of course, I had no bathing suit. I was ill prepared for that situation, but I decided that I was not going to care about that. So I didn't. The water park was but as we were getting to the water park, the sun was shining. It was blazing hot. I had no bathing suit. I had no bathing suit at the time. So I just did, but I didn't necessarily care about that because I was about to have some fun. So we get out of the car, and that's exactly what I did. I found a water, and then I just ran around it for a while, and a little while longer, and I was having a great time. And I saw out of the corner of my eye Margaret. Margaret was also at the water park. So I was like, hey, come here. And she came, and I was like, hey, how are you? Oh my God, how are you? I'm fine, she said. Well, how many weeks has it been? I don't know, like 4, I guess, really, yeah. And after we talked, we played around in the water for a while. After that, it was time for us to leave to eat some lunch at the time because it was the afternoon, and I said goodbye to my future wife, of course, and we were gone. After that, we ate lunch. We ate some pizza at the time. It was a great time. And then that was it. My aunt and I was eating pizza, making some jokes. She made me laugh a lot over the years, and this was no different. My dad was laughing his ass off too. She was really funny. She was really funny, but that was nothing compared to my mom's humor. My mom's made me laugh too, she says in the book. After that, after we ate lunch, it was time for us to hang out some more. So we went back home and started watching TV together. There was a play on at the time. This is way before movies came along. Of course, there was no movies until I brought it to America, as some people say. I wouldn't say, I just would say that I introduced it. It was, somebody was going to do it. It was inevitable there was going to be some American was going to bring movies to America, but that's a different story for a different time. Anyway, we watched the play, and it was beautiful. I cried many times on that play alone every time I would watch it. It was great. After that, it was time for dinner. We had turkey and some other and carrots too. Turkey and carrots. It was quite delicious. After that, I went to bed. And that was it. So Abigail went out. So Abigail got up from her chair, and she put the pencil back in the on the pencil holder, and she left the office, her writing office. She goes back into the living room, and then she sits right back down next to her wife, and that was it. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video or hate about the video. One moment. And I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.